guys, it's me and welcome back to another beauty video here on our channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be testing out Marzia's Natura palette with Winky looks and telling you guys what I think of it while I do my makeup. As you can see, I already have it on my eyes, and honestly, I was so excited to receive this palette because the colors in it are really down my street of the type of shades I usually wear on a daily basis. I love those kind of peachy and yellowy and kind of rusty shades as well. I feel like they're very in at the moment, but I've never really seen them like until recently, and I just love how they look on the face. So using this palette is something I was really excited to do, and I'm happy now to share with you what I think of it as I do my makeup with it as well. So this is the box that the palette arrives in, and honestly I think it's really beautiful. It says Marzia eyeshadow palette back here, and I just think that the colors on it really reflect what the palette is all about, which is those kind of like fresh shades for the summer. So in the palette you'll find 5 colors. The first one, which is the kind of yellowy one, is called Sole, which is to reflect the sun. The next one is Rame, which is the darkest color in the palette. Then you have Rosa, which is meant to be a kind of shimmery pink, I believe. Next you have Fuoco, which is the burnt orange shade in the palette, and this one I am really excited to use. And then the final one is called Foglia, and that means leaf, so it's going to be quite a light green shade. Honestly, the colors in this palette are just so ethereal, and I'm really excited to get started with them so I can show you myself doing my makeup with it. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so as you can tell now, my eyes are relatively makeup free. The only thing I'm wearing on them at the moment is a little bit of primer and some nude eyeliner on my waterline. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start using the palette. One thing I will say before actually using these colors is that I do know how to work with this color gradient because it's not all that dissimilar to how I use my Sweet Peach palette. So if you see me just kind of like knowing what to do with the colors, it's because I'm improvising, but also because I am familiar with the gradient a little bit. So I'm starting out with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this yellow color and blend it all over my eyelids and up to my crease. And the reason I'm using a fluffy brush is so that I can just do this quickly and kind of not really have to care all that much where I put it, because it's a fluffy brush, so it's going to be big and you're going to cover a lot of area with it. Already this is crazy pigmented. Like, can you see that in the camera, how bright that is? And that's just like the yellow shade. That's like the lightest one. That's so crazy. I've been looking for a yellow eyeshadow for the longest time now because it seems to be just really on trend at the moment, and it's a color like everybody is wearing, and it's one of those colors like you wouldn't really think is all that nice, but it actually turns out to be really lovely. It's something I never would have gone for before, but when you see how like so many people are wearing it, and it's just a sunny bright color that just gives such a lift to your face, I think. And this, I said it was golden, but it actually is more of kind of a nectar type of color. It's really beautiful. Like, I'm amazed by it already. Wow, that is super pigmented. Wow, this is so amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Marzia did like an amazing job with this palette. So yeah, taking Rosa, gonna just blend that into my crease. It's really shocking how pigmented the eyeshadows are. Like, I wasn't really expecting this at all. So next, as I said, is Fuoco, which is the really bright orange shade. It says burnt orange. I'm excited to see how it's going to look on my eyes. So we're just going to put that on the outer corner and blend it. One thing that definitely gets this palette extra points in my books is the fact that it has a brush in it. I love that. I love how like you can just use the one brush for the one palette and you don't have to worry about keeping it super clean so it doesn't mix with other palettes. That's something I'm really happy about with this. I feel like it makes life so much easier. This is such a beautiful color. It's a real kind of like rusty type of a color, and I feel like it's very like, it's just very warm and very sunsetty, and it gives such a nice finish as well. Like, you can see how bright it is, but it's beautiful. I'm really happy. So the final thing I want to do is get an angled brush and take the green shade, which is called Foglia, and just blend that on the inner corner of my eye. And what I'm doing now is I'm blending it into the yellow as well. And make sure that you blend it upwards if you're like following me with my tutorial as well. So you blend it like to your inner corner, and then it goes up to your eyelid and down to your kind of like lower eyelid as well. So it's kind of like creating a little bit of a semicircle just around your inner corner. So this is the completed eyeshadow look with the Natura palette. So here's the green on my inner corner, and then it goes outwards in a gradient out to the burnt orange color. I love that about the palette, how you can create kind of like a blended gradient with it, just like a rainbow of these colors, and I think that's really beautiful. Now we're gonna finish it off with some eyeliner though and some mascara. So of course with the eyeliner, I've just drawn on my wings as normal, and now we're just going to finish the look off with some mascara. So this is my completed look with Marzia's Natura palette. Honestly, I am so in love with the palette already. I really love how pigmented and how vivid the colors are, and just the palette itself and the colors in it are so beautiful. So I'm really happy with it for that reason. I think I'm gonna end the video here though, guys, but thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment below telling me what you think, and subscribe as well because that would be really nice. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!